Hey everyone, I'm Ray. I have the privilege of serving as a sommelier here at Open Bottle in Delaware. And today I have the honor of picking a couple wines for John and Daytona to blind taste. So let's go to our retail section and see what we have. A lot of us are familiar with Chardonnay, but we're not familiar with French Chardonnay. So for the white, I'm going to do Du Rocher Macon Village Tradition. So this is a Chardonnay from France around the area of Burgundy. And what makes Chardonnays from France special is that they really let the grape express itself. So in California, typically what happens is there's a lot of new oak and malolactic fermentation. And those two things give us buttery characters, vanilla, and toast. There's less of that in France. So when you experience Chardonnay from Burgundy, especially, it's all the lemon and apple and higher acidity and the things that that Chardonnay is all on its own. So this is going to be a bit of a mean one, but when we do the red, we'll do a more familiar selection. Let's see, something domestic. I'm thinking Cabernet. Feels like a layup, but I also think it's interesting to blind taste Cabernet if you aren't looking at the label. I'm going to go with Decoy. So this is one we've all had at least once or heard of it. So classic Cabernet Sauvignon, tons of juicy fruit. And John, this is his style. He loves California wines, loves Cabernet. So with any luck, he'll get at least one of them right. So let's go pop these and pour for him.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is John Cordes, and I'm here with Daytona Swartz, our GM here at Open Bottle Wine and Spirits. Today, we're going to be doing something really fun. We've asked our house Sam Ray to pick out two wines that we're going to blind taste, and we are going to try to guess what they are. This is going to be fun, and we're probably going to get these very, very wrong, but
Definitely.
This is the point of it. So, Daytona, do you want to talk about your wine experience so far?
Okay. Yes. Very little. That's it.
Okay.
But yes, I am definitely a Kroger shopper for sure. So, and I love wineries, but beyond that, not very much. I started off loving sweets, and now I've moved on to Cabernet being my favorite, and then on the white side, a Riesling. So, as far as guessing flavor right off the rip, we'll see how well I can place them.
Cool. My wine
For you?
experience so far, my journey really started about 10 years ago, and I went from always having the choice of drinking a Bud Light, and then it went from Bud Light to wine. I got to travel a little bit to Napa and Sonoma. I got to go overseas and experience Tuscany and wines in Spain. So everyone thinks that you might know wine, but this is going to be a real
test.
real test, because I don't think I'm going to get these right. So, Daytona, you want to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Getting crisp already. Let's try it. That one's really good. Trying to place what might possibly be like the fruit. Maybe pear-ish. It's not super sweet, but it's not crazy dry either. I'm not quite sure what type of white that would be.
So I'm getting a little pear. I'm getting a little green apple. Mm-hmm. You know what? This might be some sort of Chardonnay. I think it definitely is a Chardonnay,
Okay.
but I'm probably going to be wrong.
Okay. Well, okay. It's not bad. It's more like what I enjoy. A bit bitter, but not super puckery. I might say slightly woody.
Okay. Fancy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go.
Do you taste any hints of like any fruit or berries
Possibly
or
like
anything like that?
blackberry.
Blackberry. Okay, cool. Cool. Um, so I always look and try to get an idea of how high the alcohol percentage is, and you can get a good feel for that by checking out the legs of the wine, trying to figure out what color it is. I think this is slightly more towards a. This might, in my opinion, this kind of looks Italian. It kind of smells not so Italian.
Okay.
I get cherry, which makes me think Pinot Noir. I'm all over the place. I think
Okay.
it could be something, maybe Sonoma, maybe
Okay.
decent tannic structure, really not a nice balanced wine. I don't think it's overly sweet. So now I'm kind of getting away from, the Pinot Noirs and kind of like a ruby color, but this could absolutely be I think it could be a some sort of Sonoma Cab or maybe Zin. I think this is a Chardonnay, and the more that I look at this, I think this is more towards a Zinfandel.
Okay.
Maybe a bigger Pinot Noir, and if it is a bigger Pinot Noir, it's something Napa or kind of like an Albara or something. I don't know. So what do you guess yours were?
I'm not even sure on that. And then I would probably guess more towards a Pinot Noir on the red.
Okay.
Great job, guys. A couple things that I heard that were definitely right on. The pear and the apple is really reminiscent of this grape. One thing that I didn't hear was lemon. So every white wine has some kind of citrus. So lemon, lime, grapefruit, orange, something to that effect. When I'm blind tasting, I always start with colors. So is this green? Is it yellow? Is it whatever? And then I qualify the color. That's just my brain. And then so for the red wine, you guys did well. Lots of dark fruits, blackberries, red berries, so raspberries, cherries, maybe even blueberry or boysenberry, something blue or purple. Again, this style kind of gives you a lot of that. So the first one is Chardonnay. So it's Du Rocher Macon Village. So this is from south of France. Now, what you didn't find on this wine was a lot of oak. And so oak gives you toast and vanilla. Malolactic fermentation is where all that butter comes from. Same thing that we find in sour cream and things like that in our everyday life. So you did get one. So you got the grape, not the place. Now, when you taste the wine, it probably finishes more tart. So think lemon pith or Granny Smith apple. And if you taste the Napa Chardonnay, it's probably going to be more golden delicious apple or sweeter Meyer lemon, things like that. So sometimes that's a tell about whether it's, from Europe or from the New World. Let me stop using those terms. But anyhow, good job, John. And shout out to Daytona for giving it the old college try.
Nice try.
Yeah. Sauv Blanc, not too far off. Second one was Cabernet Sauvignon. So this is Decoy.
Okay.
It's from California. They're headquartered up in Northern California. I'm pretty sure it's Napa, but yeah, Cabernet, red, black, blue fruit, a little bit bolder, higher in alcohol generally because it's really warm there. So this guy's 14.1, so that's a big boy wine.
My initial, then I changed it to Zin. But
yeah, but really, really close. So great job, both of you. That was really impressive.
Come join us at Open Bottle whenever you guys have a chance. We want to make sure that your wine experience is everything that you want to get out of it. If you want to get out of it something white, great. If you want to get out of it something red and big and beautiful, that's great as well. So come and see us soon. We're going to be putting these videos out once a month and using different employees to do it as well. So come on out, watch our videos, and come on this wine journey with us.